You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, I don't know where I've been. I did not realize that there was some kind of an actual, documentary or movie about this dude. And we're talking about Chiefsaholic, which was a rabid, oh, see what I did there? A rabid Chiefs fan that dressed up like a wolf that went to Chiefs games. Now, he also had a habit of moonlighting as a bank robber. I shit you not. If you have not heard about this, I'm not sure where you have been. But evidently there is a documentary about this dude. Or something like that. I think it's a documentary. Anyway, point is, this guy's doing a lot of time. He's going to do a hell of a lot of time. Let me just get out of this. Come over to this article right here. Kansas City Chiefs superfan known as Chiefsaholic has been handed what is a lengthy second sentence after robbing a bank in Tulsa, Oklahoma area in December of 2022. I remember all this. We were doing videos on the big channel about all of this. The fan, 30-year-old Xavier Babadar, is already serving more than a 17-year sentence in federal prison as it relates to a string of 11 bank robberies across 17 different states. On Monday, his stint in the clink was considerably lengthened as he received a 32-year sentence in state prison for the robbery of the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union. According to the U.S. federal government, the bank heist carried out by the Kansas City superfan included $70,000, $139,500, $170,860, $303,845. Did he only get $1,409.50 from these banks? I don't know if this is when he was beginning or what. Wow, that's a lot of money. Tulsa County District Judge Michelle Keeley did, however, order Babadar's 32-year sentence to run concurrent to his federal sentence, which means after he's released from federal prison, he will serve 14 years in state prison as opposed to another 32. So they're giving him a 2-for-1. Babadar's attorney, J. Michael Swab, stated that the robberies were a result of a gambling addiction. Wow. As well as a way for the Chiefs fan to finance his social media stardom. Yeah, he was all over Twitter X at one point. I remember that. I think I was following him. And nobody knew he was a freaking bank robber. Tulsa County District Attorney Steve Kunzweiler had sought life in prison for Babadar. He's a serial robber who traumatizes his victims and numerous other victims across the country, Kunzweiler said in a statement. Babadar was sentenced to federal prison September 5th, 2024, just hours before his beloved Chiefs opened up the regular season against the Baltimore Ravens, a 27-20 win for Kansas City. That is insane. It really is. That's crazy. Let's get a little bit more on this. So, right here, Babadar pleaded guilty in March to robbery with a firearm, assault while masked or disguised, and removing electronic monitoring device in connection with the December 16, 2022 armed robbery of the Tulsa Teachers Credit Union. That's right. He did take that monitoring device off. I forgot all about that. In 2024, Babadar pleaded guilty to money laundering, transporting stolen property across state lines, bank robbery, and was sentenced to 17 and a half years. More than $800,000 in 7 states he laundered through casinos. Wow. Babadar initially was sent to a super maximum security prison in Colorado. Oh, I've seen some videos on that prison. Holy shit. Oh, man. They sent him to a rough joint, but has been in the Tulsa County Jail since January while awaiting court proceedings. The Chiefs superfan was known for dressing up in a gray wolf suit. Yeah, it's one of the absolute wildest stories I think anybody has ever seen. And you know what's odd? It's gotten coverage, but not like you would think. I mean, a Chiefs fan that was on social media, a Chiefs fan that, by the way, I've seen more than a few times on broadcast of Chiefs games at Arrowhead. And who knew the guy was robbing banks? And we found out, I guess it was to support a gambling addiction. When we were making videos on this, that had not come out as of yet. And I got so busy, I haven't been able to follow it like I'd like to. I didn't know he was a gambling addict. I didn't know that was part of it. It's one of the wildest stories we have ever covered. The idea that a guy that was a Chiefs super fan was also a notorious bank robber. Now, let me just look while we're here, and because I want to see more about this overview. I would love to know, what is this? Okay, yeah. It looks like it is a... All right, let me just bring this back up. So this looks like a documentary. Follows Chiefs superfan's secret life as a serial bank robber. It explores his arrest through his own interviews and subsequent legal journey. That is crazy. That's absolutely nuts. So, Tony Grossi's in this. Tom Grossi's in this. Interesting. Wow. That's absolutely insane. It really is. What a crazy story. I don't know. By the way, the scheduling release is going down. A lot of games are coming out. A lot of Eagle stuff coming out right now. We're used to seeing a lot of Chiefs games coming out right about now. Well, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So it's a lot of, I think 4 Eagles games have already been revealed. They revealed a Packers-Eagles Monday Night Football game that's going to be on ABC earlier this morning. Troy Aikman and Joe Buck went on Good Morning America, I believe it was, to announce that. Interesting. The Chiefs are going to be underdogs this year. Is that the new journey? That's crazy. The Niners coming off of their year, their struggling year from last year. The Chiefs losing the Super Bowl. Now all of a sudden, and John Lynch talked about this, the Niners kind of looking forward to being the hunter this time, not the hunted. You know, I understand they didn't win, but they made 2 Super Bowls pretty close together. So, anyway, tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.